What's up, guys? This is Shauna, aka Wealthy Wallet, coming to you for another week. Yes, I am fresh from the hair salon, so my hair is kind of, freshly done. I am in my stepdaughter's room. I know you all are wondering, why is the background so freaking bright? That's why, because I'm actually in her room on her bed. She has a day bed. I am washing her sheets right now. So she's coming in on Monday, and I'm getting the room prepped for her so that we can have her visit for a while before she goes to join the service. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. If you hear echo, that's because the room doesn't really have a lot of stuff in it. It's got a little bit of furniture, but not much. This room usually stays closed off the majority of the year. I come in here and vacuum every once in a while, but when I wash the sheets, it's usually when she's coming. So yeah, she's coming here. We're gonna hang out. I'm taking off the end of the week to be with her, so we're just gonna do our usual thing. We just go around and just do artsy crafts type stuff and just chill. And I'm thinking of taking her somewhere, and we don't want to tell her where. We just told her to bring her camera. So this week, guys, cluster. The Volvo died. It straight up died. My husband was driving it, and he said luckily he got it home, and when he went to leave, the car wouldn't start. So I thought it was going to be the starter, but it was actually the battery. We jumped it off today, and he said we can't keep doing this with these cars, you know. We need to go ahead and move forward with you getting the car, because I'm driving the Camry. And guys, the Camry needs about, I think it's like $3,000 to $5,000 worth of work. It's a 2002. I bought it in 2005. It's 2018, so it's 13 years old. Actually, it's more than that. It's 15 years old. And actually 16. 2002. Today's 16 years old. And the Volvo is I think it's a 2006 or 2008, and it's 2018. So it's somewhere between 10 and 12 years old. Yeah, so we need to do something about cars. So we've really been thinking about it, and that's what I think, well, not that's what, my husband has called a Honda dealership. He's told them the price that we can get if we go to another dealership. So they're trying to match the price so we don't have to drive all the way across town to get the car. So we'll see what happens. Guys, when I buy cars, I want you all to know that I don't buy cars for just a short period of time. I buy cars to keep them, okay? I keep them as long as I can. As you see, my Camry is 16 years old. That's my car. And I don't want to let it go because I paid it off and I didn't have a car note anymore. And now, you know, I'm going into another car note. So it is what it is. Y'all know I hate used cars. I don't trust used cars at all because I don't know what people have done to them prior. And it's just the way it is. I'm sorry. I can't get a used car because I can't in full faith and confidence buy a used car and feel okay with it. So because I can't feel okay with it, I just don't do it. Other than that, let's talk about what's going on. Student loan payment still going strong. I'm going to put the total, I hope that's the right side. I think it's this side, over here or over there. I don't know, whichever side. I'm going to put the total up. And what is it? That's it. I think it's just student loan I'm paying on right now. We are paying off my husband's medical debt. I decided to go ahead and fast track it. So I'm doing $25 a week plus the $61.30 that's due every month. So anytime we get to the end of the month, I go ahead and stop the $25, let the $61.30 pay, and then resume back paying the $25. So I pay anywhere from $75 extra a month to $100 extra a month. So we're getting that down. We're down to like 300 and some change. And I think this week actually knocked it down lower. So I'll put that somewhere across my face or something. Also, he has some debt on, I moved it to his Slate card because the Slate had a 0% special. So he has some debt on that card, and I'm just going to let it not let it stay. I'm also paying that off at $25 increments because he has 0% until next year. So once I get the medical card paid off, then medical bill paid off, then I'm going to turn around and increase the amount that's going to pay off that credit card, because that is, like I said, from some personal spending that he had done. So I'm going to go ahead and finish that off. That is out of his account. He allows me to go ahead and do whatever I need out of his account, make any payments and all this stuff like that. He doesn't even use his debit card because that thing kept getting stolen. So I told him stop using it and start using the credit card instead. So I just go ahead and pay everything through that. On my side, I'm going to have some bills coming. I do know because I just had my annual physical done about a week or two ago. So I always get a bill for about $400 from that. And I had to have a second mammogram done. So they only made me pay $12 for the one that I had to have that was the follow-up to the biopsy. And now I had to have my annual right behind that. So I'm pretty sure that my insurance company is going to go, yeah, kick that out. You go ahead and pay that yourself. So I'll be prepping for that, guys. But let me tell y'all something. Anytime you get a bill and it's a large bill and you don't have that money sitting in your account, always pick up the phone and call the company and say payment plan. Sorry if I scared you, but I always say payment plan. Can you give me a payment plan? I cannot pay this off immediately. Don't just start paying it in increments because they will still turn you over to debt collections if you haven't paid that off by the time that they want that thing paid off. So always pick up the phone and call them and say, can I please go on the payment plan? And I would like to pay by myself. I would like to send you all payments every single month. I don't want you taking any money out of my account. I will send it to you. And just go ahead and pay them. What I like to do, like I said with my husband's card, his medical bill, I like to do extra payments in between. Because last month what happened was I was sending in the money and I was getting the bill and I was noticing that the balance wasn't looking right. And I could not figure out why the balance wasn't looking right. So I called them and I said, can you tell me all the payments you have? Well, the payments that they had were at least 2 weeks prior. And so my payment that I sent that was going to be the $61.30 that he owed at the end of every month, at the beginning of every month, was not going to get there on time. So I said, will those $75 payments that I made prior to that count towards that $61.30? And they said yes. I said good. Okay. So I always try to make some extra payments in the middle. So in the event that they have to mail the check, my payments that I make in the middle will more than compensate for whatever the minimum amount due is. So just make sure you do that. Make sure you check and see if they can do an automatic slide over from your bank account over there via ACH or EFT, whatever your bank uses. Or if they have to mail a check, make sure that you have some extra payments in the middle just in case something goes wrong. Other than that, let's see what's going on. I want you all to check out my blog this week. I actually did post something to my blog. It is absolutely hilarious. Y'all, the conversations I have been having with people lately have been funny as hell. So this one is called The Hilarity of Being Married. And it is a conversation that my husband and I were having via text message the other day about me wanting to get a used couch for my sister. She's getting rid of one of her couches and I want it, and he was like, no. So it kind of goes through the, I guess, more so it kind of goes through how I feel about financial purchases, whether they're used products or new, versus how he feels, and having to marry those together. So it's a little bit about finance, but it's more about funny. So that's why I definitely want y'all to check that out. I'm gonna go ahead and post the link to it below. And guys, if you ever question anything that I've shown you in any of these vlogs, always check below, because I have links down there to everything from like the shea butter that I use from Yo Soy Earth. I have her link below. I have all those shops I went to in the last vlog. They're in the last vlog and they're linked below it. So I will put a link up here to go to that vlog. But yeah, that is about it, guys. I am trying to, believe it or not, I'm trying to breathe. Fall has fully set in Atlanta. And it's just trying to kill me right now. It's beautiful, but being outside actually physically hurts my chest. That's why I'm hoping that this car dealership is able to move fast and smooth, because I don't want to be outdoors having to stand around a car and talk garbage all day. And I don't also want to be in there because I can't breathe. So yeah, guys, I'm trying to think if there's anything else, because I've had a lot of thoughts. Did I talk about NaNoWriMo? I've signed up for NaNoWriMo, guys, for 2018. because all the ideas keep coming to me. It's like the universe is just aligning for me to just write this book, and I'm just like, okay, fine, I'll write it, but I still don't know if I want to publish it. But it's really cool. It's set in Atlanta. It is a fantasy book, and the girl is like, I don't want to give too much away. She's coming into her power. That's all you need to know. But yeah, it's real cool. I'm working out all the weapons that they have and that kind of stuff. And that is about it, guys, because it's 10 minutes in and I want to go ahead and upload this so I can get it already posted and stuff, so it'll be ready for Monday so you all can check it out. So until next time, guys, remember that the best type of wallet to have is always going to be a wealthy one. Peace.